So today we're back with a new video about what blacking out drunk feels like. I've probably blacked out drunk maybe 5 or 6 times in my life, so I can kind of relate a little bit. So let's just start this.
Chug, 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 chug.
Yo,
Bro,
God,
you're
no way.
crazy,
Just
bro.
one more.
No
Chill.
way.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
shit.
go.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Damn. Blacking out drunk. It's not a fun experience. In fact, it's on the list of the top 3 worst things to experience.
The worst things to experience. I kicked to the balls. Giving birth and blacking out drunk is number 3. I don't think that's true, but maybe.
Ranked just below giving birth. Now, if blacking out drunk is so bad, you may ask yourself, why do so many people do it? And truthfully, there are only
It's fun. Peer pressure. I can't think of what else. Maybe
a few reasons why one would
maybe depression.
inflict such a brutal pain on their liver. The first reason is impatience. Some motherfuckers just can't wait the 15 minutes it takes for alcohol.
Alcohol is different than other drugs or whatever, where it takes a little while to kick in. So maybe 20-30 minutes you start to feel the effects. So some people take a lot more than they probably should before they feel the effects, and they've already had so much that they feel the effects a lot worse. I feel, especially a lot of younger people maybe.
To kick in, so they slam back one too many shots. And when that
Yep.
shit hits, that shit hits. Or secondly, peer pressure. I mean, to be fair, you will look cool as fuck for those 3 minutes where you're down in a bunch of vodka until you're lonely, gurping it.
You guys ever had like a friend that would just like chug like half of a 26 or something, and it's just like you're dumb.
Into the toilet, reconsidering your life decisions. Or because it's yet another Valentine's Day, you will spend locked away in your room drawing little stickmen on your computer because you get absolutely zero bitches. Wow,
Not me.
so relatable, am I right? But if you've never been blackout drunk before, let me explain what it's like so you never have to experience it. Phase 1 I like to call smooth sailing. This is where you got a few drinks in you, but you're still chilling, or as many like to say, you're tipsy. But say
So phase 1 of being blackout is tipsy. I guess that's kind of true for most people. I feel like tipsy is where a lot of people maybe stop, or maybe a little bit after tipsy is where they stop.
as you're observing your surroundings, you make an astounding discovery and find out the function has Hennessy. That shit will take you straight to
That's why you don't do this. You just have like 1 or 2 more beers and call it a night.
phase 2. Sauced. At this point, you're just drunk, bro. You're doing some fuck shit, you're saying some fuck shit, and Lord knows you're probably thinking some fuck shit. Some symptoms that you're
The reason a lot of people like alcohol is because it basically lets you do things you wouldn't do regularly. Maybe you'd be more interactional with people, like you'd go up and talk to somebody you wouldn't have sober. You'd be able to say things you wouldn't be able to do sober. There's a lot of benefits to it, but at the same time, it's just like it's really not what you would actually do.
in phase 2 will include sunglasses appearing on your face, the sudden
Yep,
urge
been
to
there.
steal traffic cones, hitting the
Yep.
nene, staring in the bathroom mirror for 10 minutes and saying,
I've literally done this, man. Like one of the first few times that I was like really drunk, I remember just like staring in the mirror and just being like, is this real? Like what's happening right now? Like I don't know what the hell's happening. And a lot of the time still when I'm like really drunk at a party or something and I head to the washroom, I look in the mirror and I'm just like, let's go.
damn, I'm drunk as fuck. Now, it's at
Yep.
this phase whether you decide you're gonna have a cool, fun night, or if you're gonna end up looking like Nate Robinson. Like, when you're offered more alcohol, don't drink that shit. I repeat, do not
This is where I always mess up. You want more? Sure.
drink that shit. Hey, do you want some of my drink? Fuck no. Do you want a sip of my... Aw, shit.
This shit right here is called Pink Whitney. I've had it a couple times with my girlfriend. It's actually really good, especially if you mix it with like Sprite or something.
You done fucked up. That's the type of shit that will have you in phase 3, which I like to call, shit, I don't feel so good. Ugh. As you can tell by the name, this is where shit starts to go downhill. You go from having a jolly old time to quivering on the floor with your liver fighting for its life. And this is the moment when your memory
Yeah, when you're here, you don't know what's happening, obviously, and pretty much other people tell you what happens.
starts cutting out. You can remember some things here and there, but half of the night simply
Yeah, your memory's like it's very here and there. You don't remember everything. You remember certain points, maybe highlights.
vanishes. And to be honest, that's gotta be for the better, bro, because I don't know if you want to remember the pain of being in the
You don't.
downwards dog position
Seeing the
while
videos
vomiting your
after.
guts out. It's not a
Yep.
fond memory. But to get to phase 4, god damn, the function would have to have a lot of fucking Hennessy. In order to get this drunk, you gotta be going through some shit.
Vodka.
You gotta be in Spain without the S. You gotta be in Champagne without the sham. You gotta be going through some cock and ball torture without the cock and ball part. Or you gotta make a pretty big miscalculation, bro. Either way, you ingested enough alcohol to kill several farm animals, and this is roughly what you're gonna remember.
That's crazy.
Nothing, bro. You're not gonna remember jack shit. Pretty much 30 seconds after laying eyes on that juicy bottle of Hennessy, you teleported into your bed with a crazy headache and no recollection of what the
It's pretty much accurate, right? Like you do all this stuff, and like when you realize it's enough, you don't think it's enough, so you take more, and it's just making it worse. And then you end up in your bed with a worse headache.
fuck just happened, which takes you straight into stage 5. Grief.
Stage 5.
You go on your phone to ask the homies what happened last night, and the very
Yep.
first thing you see in the group chat leaves
Is a picture of you fucked or a video of you. Yeah.
you frightened, appalled, in disbelief.
Yep.
I was feeling you? That nigga munch.
Pretty much, man. Yeah, there as well.
Now, I don't know what gremlin takes over your body when you're blackout drunk, but there is no reason I should be throwing my shit back like Ice Spice well on video. Like, it's cool behind closed doors and all, but in public, the
In the moment, you just think it's like the funniest shit. You're the coolest person there. And the thing is, everyone is looking at you. You're getting all the attention, but
fuck. And I understand that consuming enough alcohol to make you forget the night completely has horrible effects on your body and kills an unholy amount of brain cells, but like, that's really not even the worst part, bro. Like, my brain can take one for the team, but my dignity, if I see one more video of me dropping
I feel like that's worse, the dignity part.
that shit to the floor, I'm done, bro. That's it. You wake up the next morning not remembering a single thing, but as you see more videos, read more
It's funny, we didn't have phones before. Like a long time ago, we didn't have phones. So like I can't imagine our parents. And I feel like it was even worse back then with alcohol anyways, right? And now we go to parties. And it's like, yeah, I don't remember what happened, but there's like 15 videos and you can see what happened. So maybe the next time you drink, you'll be a little more careful, or who's got their phone out.
more text messages, collect more data and evidence from that night. You begin to piece together the puzzle of a night that should not be remembered.
It's not just me. Like there's a lot of other people that I've been at parties with, and they've just been blasted, and I almost feel bad for them. And I'm sitting there patting their back, being like, hey man, it's gonna be all right. And just like, don't record them right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
Leaving you in grief. But that's not all. No. Phase 6.
Phase
is
6.
pain. Cause you don't even
Okay.
want to feel the extent of a blackout hangover. That shit will have you feeling like you got hit by a bus. And shit, you might have
Yeah, hangovers are not fun, man. It's just like the next day is fully ruined. Like it's pretty much just like a write-off for a day. So say you work like a 9 to 5 and you just have Saturday, Sunday off, and you just get absolutely destroyed Friday. Saturday is written off already, so you only have one day off at that point, Sunday. and you probably still have a little bit of a hangover, so it's really not worth it.
Actually got hit by a bus, you wouldn't know. Shit will have you feeling like one of those musty old chihuahuas. Now, I don't know exactly what it feels like to be one of these things, but all I know is you don't want to be one of those musty old chihuahuas.
No.
I mean, it's not fun waking up all shaky with a throbbing headache and the urge to just stop existing. And every
time that this happens to somebody, that's like, that's the last time I'll have a drink. 5 days later, hey guys, you want to hang out tonight? I'll bring the alcohol. Like, that's just how it always happens. It's crazy. It's literally insane.
single time you black out drunk, you tell yourself, I'm never getting this drunk
What I just said.
ever again. Until the moment you realize the function has Hennessy.
I feel like that was honestly a pretty good video explaining what blacking out drunk really feels like and the 6 phases of blacking out. Been there a couple times in my life. I really never want to enter that ever again, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like you need to do that at least once in your life to kind of realize the power of alcohol and why you shouldn't drive intoxicated or shouldn't do anything intoxicated, really. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I will make a couple more like these and just see what happens. See you guys in the next one.